Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a very sensitive topic. Lately on my posts, some people have been debating on whether or not diabetes is reversible, and there's been a bit of controversy or confusion per se. While some people agree that diabetes is reversible, some other people do not agree. So today being day 22 of reversing my diabetes, I thought it would be nice to actually talk about this very sensitive and important topic. So please like, subscribe, and share my videos. And you want to watch this video till the end. Trust me, it's going to be super educative and helpful to someone out there. Okay, so the first thing is there are two types of diabetes. There's type 1 and type 2. For type 1, it's basically the body does not produce insulin or it produces very little. Or in a case where it's quite severe, the body is probably attacking the insulin in the body. And that's for type 1. And then for type 2 diabetes, it's a case where the body is not responding to the insulin or the body is not producing enough insulin. So type 1 diabetes is autoimmune, while type 2 diabetes is basically insulin resistance. Yeah. So type 2 diabetes is, most people believe that it's more easier to manage. None of them is easy to manage, but so many people agree or think that it's easier to live with the later than the former. Okay, so getting to whether or not diabetes is reversible or not. Type 1 diabetes is not reversible. With type 1 diabetes, you have to live on insulin like for the rest of your life, and you just have to keep managing it with therapy, insulin therapy, and all of that. But with type 2 diabetes, because type 2 diabetes is basically caused by some factors like genetics, weight gain, in most cases diet, and some lifestyle habits, I actually agree and believe that type 2 diabetes is reversible. It is. Because since the causative factors are genetics, weight gain, diet, lifestyle habits, of course, if you cannot work on your genetics, of course, but you can work on weight gain, right? You can try to reduce your weight. You can work on your lifestyle habits that are not good, that are contributive factors to the ailment. And of course, you can work on your diet. So, with these few points, I do believe it's reversible. Yes, it is 100% reversible. With type 2 diabetes, you can work hard enough on your lifestyle, your diet, and your weight, and you can get to the point where the diabetes goes into remission. And what that implies is it gets to the point where your blood sugar range gets to the point of someone that is non-diabetic. Like what that implies is, or in another term, it gets to the point where your blood sugar level goes back to normal, and that's the diabetes goes into remission. And to be able to achieve that, it is simply through diet, lifestyle changes like doing your exercise, cutting down on so many bad habits that are contributing factors. And of course, it's goes into remission. Diabetes goes into remission. Your blood sugar goes back to the normal range. But then it is not like the final remedy, or it's not a permanent cure. If you go back to eating all the things you're not supposed to eat, gaining so much weight, and not being active and all of that, definitely it's most likely the blood sugar range is going to skyrocket again. It's going to, and that's when the diabetes comes back. So, like I said, it's not a permanent cure, but it's reversible. But as much as it's reversible, you have to still maintain it with being consistent with the diet change, your exercise, your checking your weight, and all of that stuff. So it's quite funny, but I've come to the realization that nothing good comes easy in life. Yeah, after I've lived long enough to actually understand some of these things about life, and yeah, nothing good comes easy. And to achieve results for most things in life, you have to be consistent. You have to be determined, and these are also the things you need for somebody that's diabetic. These qualities are still what is going to help you work on your diabetes and, of course, get it to the point where it goes into remission. And that's when you can say, I actually reversed it. But like I said from the beginning of this video, it is not possible to reverse type 1 diabetes. It's an entirely different kind of diabetes and it's not reversible. It's like being born with it. People with type 1 diabetes, they're born with it, they can't do anything about it. You just have to keep living with it, managing it for the rest of your life. But with type 2, you can reverse it. So don't let anybody discourage you. If you're type 1 diabetic, if you're type 2 diabetic, you can reverse the diabetes. Yes, you can get your blood range, your blood sugar range to the point where it is the same thing with someone that is non-diabetic. It's possible. It just takes hard work. Yes, it takes hard work, discipline, consistency, and determination, and you definitely can do it. Okay, if somebody like me can do it, you sure can. I'm still on my journey actually. I'm not there yet, but I'm not where I started. So, this is the reminder that you need to know that if you're type 2 diabetic, you can reverse it. You just have to take the bull by the horn, determine, and tell yourself, I can do it. And drop that bad habit, drop that bad diet, whatever thing that is the causative factor. If it's too much carbohydrates, let it go. If it's not taking walks, not using the treadmill, whatever thing you can do, all the information is out there on the internet. Research. Yes. Do so much research. There is so much information out there for you to explore. So, I hope this puts to rest this debate on whether or not diabetes is reversible, because yes, type 2 diabetes actually is reversible and you can live your normal life just like any other non-diabetic person. It just takes hard work, determination, consistency, and you'll be fine. So thank you for watching this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.